Merry Needle. So he is my second ducky tribe. Oh, Luna. Oh, poor honey bunny, your feathers. Yeah. And Mr. Freak having a score. Well, the girls do score too. Oh, puppy. Yeah, I'm funny. Woo, you score. So funny. Oh, the girls even jump each other. It's like little hornbags, a whole lot of them. Yeah, yes, you too, Luna. Luna hasn't molted yet this year, and my goodness, her feathers are looking really ratty. I know, you're still pretty though, honey. Yeah, even with scrappy feather wings. Yeah. And this is Luna. So, my first 3 duckies were Frick, Freya, and Fawn, which you saw in the previous vlog. And obviously they're all rowan. Freya looks obviously more rowan, cross-peaking, but she's actually quite tiny. I do think it's partly because she grew up with 2 boys, and I could not get another girl. So it took about 3 months to figure out that I had 1 girl, 2 boys. And then it took me at least 6 months to try and find another girl. When I did get one, that's Luna over there. She's pure peaking. She was disabled. But she was all I could get, and I wasn't going to put her down, and she's, been with us for over 5 years now, and she's just such a little sunshine. We do need to manage her leg, and she's getting on in age, and, so it is what it is. And Luna, over here, she's a pure Peking, and I got her last year. So we did have another Peking Luca, but she passed. She had a long battle with laying eggs internally, and that was because she was picked up and dropped by a hawk in the backyard. And ever since then, she just kept laying eggs internally, and she'd go weird every afternoon when she was about to lay. And sometimes the eggshells, there would be no eggshells, there'll be shellless eggs, and it didn't matter what we supplemented, and it was just the impact of being dropped damaged her internally. And we did antibiotics every now and again when she had an infection from the internal laying. And the final time that we did it last year, we lost her. She died in my arms. Oh my God, I was absolutely in tears. But Luca was Suna's best friend, and poor Suna was really depressed. And when we got Luna here last year, it was probably about 6 months again that Suna didn't have another Peking female friend. And she was just beside herself, like she wouldn't stop hugging then you go like, what the hell? Because my ducks are very cuddly. They cuddle each other, they cuddle me, and it's just very loving. Mr. Freak, my little pumpkin, he's such a handsome boy. Yeah, I love you. Yeah, love you. Yeah, I do. Oh, you're such a good boy. Yes, you are. Look, you could have a boy and a girl and it's fine. I do like to have 2 or 3 girls to a boy, ideally. But you just don't know. If I had Freya with her other brother, Fawn would just jump her all the time non-stop, and she ends up injured, and so jumping is in, doing the deed. And she gets over-mated, so you just... you need to observe and keep an eye on your flock, and changes as well the seasons. And look at her feathers. She's got new feathers coming through. So she's been molting in winter, so she's going to have a scrappy coat next year, but that's okay. Poor baby, but she's extra sookie. That's the noises she's making. Like, look at me. I'm sorry for myself, Mummy. Me. Oh, poor Freya, my poor little sookie girl, my little ginger. Ooh. They're having fun, are they? Suna, my little sunshine. You're beautiful, honey, even with your bumpy legs. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Freya. He's such a sneaky boy. One of the things I love the most about just the interaction of the boys and girls, as the girls run around the yard foraging, my boys will literally just follow them and chaperone them around the yard and guard basically and keep an eye on the sky and that sort of thing, and they're so sweet. The girls get to eat first and they eat last. I worry the boys don't get enough food sometimes, but you know, it's appreciated, that's for sure. Hey, wow. But you know, I mean, look, I got the two Cayuga brothers, and then the daughter of Bella who passed just last year, and the daughter of Suna and Frigg. So Frigg and Suna have a beautiful, healthy daughter, Lucia, which is the third ducky tribe, the ducklings, even though they're over 6 months old now. And so we've got 2 boys and 2 girls in that little tribe, and they're fine. But mind you, we haven't had spring or summer yet, so you don't know. But yeah, anyway, so this is our second little tribe here. They blow up when they're outside big time. So, and the reason why I have Freya with Frigg is because Frigg, he's not obsessed with Freya, whereas his brother Fawn is, and she just ends up injured with her other brother, so she's with the Peking tribe. She's actually a similar size to Luna here, who's very petite, so they get on really well in that regard. When they go running around outside, I do put Suna in a separate run because she tries to keep up with them, and with her slipped hock, she aggravates it, and then it's borderlines on coming off completely, so I just stop her from having to run around after everybody. She just wants to keep up. The spirit is willing, but the body ain't there. So I put her in one of the runs with the other disabled girl who can't walk, the paralytic one, Kit Kat. But anyway, that's it from us. Yeah, we ready to go outside? We ready to go outside? Yeah, but you go and see the other half of the yard. Yeah, because the cocoa beans are out there ranging. Yeah. You go in the other half of the yard. Then we get the third tribe of duckies in here. Yeah. And then when they go outside, the cocoa beans go in the run. Yeah. And then you go in the run. And then it's time for the fourth tribe, which are the apple beans. Yeah. Every day. Yeah. Because it's spoiled. Yeah. And in case you're wondering what herbs they're bathing in, is wormwood, or amencia. I like them bathing in wormwood, especially in the winter months. It's good anti-parasitic, so helping the prevention and deterrent of unwanted parasites. Hello, baby. Oh, Sina, I've got to rewrap your leg today, honey. Yeah. Alright, you ready to go outside? Yeah? Are you going to show us, Freya? You can stand on one hand? Yeah. Good girl. Don't be scared of the camera. No. Good girl. Aren't you a clever button? Yeah. Cheeky little ginger. Yeah, you like to pull at my buttons. That's why I have no buttons. Okay? No. Give me a cuddle. Oh, I love you. Now, take the camera away. Yeah, you see the camera. Don't fall. You stay there. Yeah.